Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Naturally, I have my trusty cup of joe in front of me, of course, made just the way I like it. And in front of you, you see a dozen eggs. Boy, that's curious. Eggs and coffee in the morning. Boy, so unique, right? No, of course that's not unique. Listen, I'm taking a minute, sort of like a public service announcement type message today to remind everybody. Now, in my area, okay, they are predicting record-breaking type of figures as far as the heat goes on this coming weekend, particularly Sunday. It's going to get so hot, it's going to feel like 100 degrees, okay? Now, I know in, densely populated areas such as New York City, for example, there's going to be probably an incredible strain on air conditioning and extra uses of power, blah, 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 blah. Make a long story short, guess what? More prone to what? Power outages. So now that you have a few minutes of time extra, read all about it. This is the time to start gathering. What? Just in case you did not do so yet. It is always a good idea to periodically make sure that you have your emergency stuff in gear. Now, what are you looking at a dozen eggs for? What the heck does that have to do with a power outage? Well, if your refrigerator goes out, guess what? Your food goes bad. Do you have a plan for your food? Okay, they say that safely, now I read this, that safely your food could stay safely if you do not open your refrigerator for a couple of days. Honestly, tell the truth, I'd rather be ready and have a backup and a little bit of a storage thingy ready. So what I do is I freeze a bunch of bottled water, old bottles of water. I freeze them about 3/4 full, put them in the freezer for such an emergency, for an emergency storage thing, like those styrofoam type storage things or whatever you have. So whatever you have that could help tide your food over a little while longer, so be it, and do so. Now, there's another reason for the eggs there, okay? And this was an inspiration by Money Mom. She doesn't realize that. Last week on one of her videos, which you need to check out, I believe it was I'm not sure if it was last Friday or earlier this week. Well, check out all of her videos. How's that? She takes us into her back room where she has a back refrigerator of which Money Mom stores pre-made hard-boiled eggs, I guess obviously for eating convenience. But it occurred to me that if there is a power outage for a couple of days, if you have made some pre-made hard-boiled eggs, guess what? Then you have some protein source readily available and on the cheap. So this is the time, if you have not done so already, check for your emergency stuff, your flashlight, your batteries, make sure everything's in working condition. Not a bad idea to keep a flashlight next to your bed at night. Oh, that's what I do every night. Why? Because you just don't know if a power failure occurs while you are asleep. Ever have to wake up overnight and see the lights out and go, what? Even if your night light is out, it's still a what? Don't forget other things, other sources of light, like those, lanterns with the batteries, those big batteries, or those tap lights that you can keep readily available throughout your home or apartment. I just thought that I'd, bring up this reminder because with this weather coming up here, but this can be thought of all year long. We do not know when an emergency will strike. And emergencies do strike. Like it or not, they're part of life. So why not be ready? Okay, don't wait for the horse to go before you lock the barn door. Got it? Got it. Okay. I know my mom used to say that a lot. Don't lock the barn door when the horse is gone. All right, everybody, listen, trivia game show will be this evening. As mentioned yesterday, it would have been this morning or this evening, but Steve and I decide we're going to upload it this evening. So come back. Probably the upload will be sometime between 6 and 8 p.m. New York City time. So stick around, and it's going to be about the Golden Girls. Yeah. So come back, and please, in the interim, get prepared for an emergency, just in case. You just never know. Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you again real soon. Going to end this with a little bit of music. Bye-bye now.